this is Caroline. I'm going to be doing a collective reading. I was going to go live, but then I got distracted and I've been, okay. So let's get some general collective messages for everybody. God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven, what does everyone need to know? Okay, the first message out is courage. So whatever you're thinking of accomplishing, make sure you do it with courage. Let me read exactly what it says. It says, my bravery increases with each step in the right direction. The angels remind you that you become more confident and courageous by facing your fears daily. Each time that you face fear, it slowly begins to wither away, and as a result, you start to grow into the courageous person you're meant to be. Okay, for whoever's going to be viewing this, what messages you need to say? Thank you. Letting go, right here. And just so you know, I'm in a different kind of energy. I'm in a more raw form because I've been drinking some happy juice, which helps regulate me into being a normal person instead of my mind moving at a crackhead space. Because sometimes moving at a crackhead space in your mind is a little exhausting. So, it says, I let go of what no longer serves me to make space for new beginnings. You need to let go to make room for new things in your life, or you must let go to give someone else the space they need to grow. Let go because holding on is too painful. The angels remind you letting go is not always easy, but it's always worth it. Okay, let me do a little shuffle. Really evil cards. God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven, what needs to come out? For whoever's going to be watching this. This can be timeless, but we will see. What needs to come out for whoever's going to be doing this? God, angels, benevolent. Okay, thank you. Okay, this is one of my favorite cards. Wait, when is it going to stop being blurry? It's really precious. Anyway, it says, hope is a choice. I choose to be hopeful. The angels remind you that without hope, you can't build belief. Your actions are directionless. Your purpose feels like a pipe dream, and true meaning seems unattainable. Hope is about recognizing that good things are yet to come and about expecting them to come. Interesting. So they're telling you to first start off with a step of courage. After you step into your bravery, they're asking you to be brave and let things go that are no longer serving you. And they're also asking you to maintain hope, which can sometimes seem to be very difficult, right? Especially when you're very pragmatic and very logical. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of happy juice, which is really not happy juice for me. It's just I get to be a human and be a little unhinged juice. Okay, let's see. God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven, what else needs to come out? Anything else for this one? Thank you. Oh, we got two. Okay. It says leaving and peace. So you might need to leave a certain situation in order to feel peace, but let's get more in depth about what it means, okay? It says, I'm happy to be free of the problems of the past and welcome new experiences. When we get into a rut, we find ourselves going down the same worn-out path. When life seems to be passing us, we need to have the courage, there's where courage ties in again, to leave things and people which no longer serve us behind. Let the angels guide you towards a new beginning. And then peace right here. It says, nothing can disrupt my peace. The angels remind you to make being peaceful a priority in your life. Practice peace every day. So what they're saying is to be resilient no matter what the outcome is, okay? They're trying to ask you to build up strength and resiliency, knowing that you'll be okay no matter what happens. You have the power to accept certain situations for what they are, okay? That can be really difficult sometimes when you put your whole heart into a certain field or a certain person or a certain outcome, but they're telling you to be courageous, let go of what's no longer serving you, and to have hope about your future. You need to leave what's no longer serving you behind so that you can feel peace, contentment, and peace, and freedom. Okay? What else? Thank you. God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven, what else needs to come out for the collective, for whoever's going to be watching this? What do they need to know? Anything else in this deck? Anything? Okay, thank you. Abundance. Look at that. So once you step into your bravery, you let things go, you remain hopeful, and you leave what's no longer serving you behind. Not only will you feel peace, but you also regain or maybe gain for the first time, abundance. Abundance doesn't always have to be material. Most of the time, it's not really any of that that makes people happy. It's an abundance of love, of laughter, of peace and security that makes people happy. Connections and love, right? But it doesn't hurt when you have enough food to eat, and when you get to do travels and stuff with people that you care about and have wonderful experiences. That certainly doesn't hurt. Okay, the angels are telling you that you already possess the power to have everything you've ever dreamed of and more. When you cultivate true joy, love, peace, passion, purpose, and freedom inside yourself, you'll see these things are reflected back to you in the outside world. All right. Let's see if there's anything else in this, or if I can move on to another deck. Declutter, yeah. Why this one? Declutter and flow. Okay. The angels want you to know that the best way to declutter your home, your workspace, and your life is to take things one step at a time. All right. So you don't have to make big changes that are really drastic and harsh overnight. You can take things one step at a time. Just go with the flow, okay? This is a reminder from the angels to trust in the flow of the universe when making decisions, with positive changes and opportunities on the horizon. Again, with hope. Have hope that positive opportunities are in the horizon once you have that attitude of being courageous and brave and competent, letting go of what no longer serves you and believing in your abilities. Oftentimes, it's not your aptitudes that are holding you back. It's not your skills that are holding you back. It's not your experiences that are holding you back. It's your emotions. It's your self-doubt. It's your trauma that holds you back. You need to embrace your courage and let go of your doubts so that you can have hope for a beautiful present and future, not only by yourself, but in relation to people that deserve you, that deserve your friendship and your time or your efforts, your presence in their lives. Presence. Presence. Okay? What else? Anything else from this deck? God, okay, thanks. Confidence and rebirth. Yeah, they're telling you to embrace your confidence. Letting go of your self-doubt, because you're going to carry that into that future that's going to be abundant and peaceful. Okay? Right now is the time of new beginnings and rebirth. Again, this is a timeless reading. There are no such thing as coincidences. If you come across this, it is meant for you, okay? I've learned that the hard way. I also almost started a philosophy club in college, at Cabrini College many years ago, trying to study all of synchronicities and coincidences, because I was seeing angel numbers out the wazoo, and I was like, what the hell is happening? So there are no such thing as coincidences. You meet who you're meant to meet. You go through, oftentimes, not what you deserve to go through, but what you're meant to go through. And I just want to send a lot of love to everybody, because even though right now I'm in a no-nonsense mood, because this is raw and uncut, I really do care about people, and I want you to be empowered. Okay? You're not a victim. You're competent. You're valuable. You're loved, and you make a difference in this world. Okay? Now, this card, back to the rebirth situation. It says, you have entered a period of spiritual awakening and rebirth, where you have the opportunity to align to your higher self and the overarching principles that guide you. The angels say to be prepared to be the best you can be. So right now, if this is for you, and I think that it is for you, because whoever's going to be reading this or seeing this or watching this is going to be guided here for a reason. You're focusing on your rebirth, your new beginnings. You're focusing on being the best version of yourself right now, okay? Let's see. Any more in this deck, or can I move into another? Okay, Lightseer's. It's Lightseer's turn. I was actually going to go live, and I was going to label it. Carol Ann Unhinged, Fire Dove Tarot, whatever. But this is what it is. I think it was meant to happen for a reason. I'm just going to push these aside, because this is a tiny little round table. Okay. Let me shuffle the Lightseer's deck, because I was using this for my own personal readings. What the frick? Scares me. This is a great time to use the restroom, blow your nose, put your leg over your head, look at the birds, whatever floats your boat. Okay, God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. This is for whoever's going to be seeing this. This can be a timeless reading. Okay. This is solely for the collective that will be viewing this, okay? What do they need to know? God, thank you. This is uprighter of ears. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Remember, I was just talking about new beginnings. Right now, you're focusing on your passionate new beginnings. You need to be focusing on yourself. Having courage and hope in your abilities, your skills, your aptitude, and your intelligence. It is time. It's time to embark on that new venture, okay? What else? I'm going to shuffle this again. Really well. Because this is dedicated to whoever's going to be watching this. Any of the collective viewers. By the way, I use clairaudience, clairsentience, and claircognitance, or cognitive, whatever. Okay? I mixed cranberry juice with some special adult juice, so give me a little break there. Oh, Four of Pentacles came out. That's not an accident. You may be saving your resources so that you feel abundant right now. Why is this not going in there? You're holding tight to your resources because you want to have this new beginning. It could be that you're saving up for this new beginning, whatever you're having right now, because the Four of Pentacles indicates either saving your money or holding tight to something. But I'm going to tell you right now what my claircognitance is telling you, because I don't bullshit. It seems like you are saving up for your new beginning. You want to make an investment in something that you feel passionate about, okay? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I think I'm going to get the regular size Lightseers deck because I like medium. Not too small, not too big, just right. Sorry about that. I was looking on Amazon for a sound barrier placemat, but I haven't found one yet. I just found sound barrier, like, things for the bottom of a car and for the wall. Also, I'm charging my little microphone because I did get a microphone, but I didn't have it planned out yet. Okay? And I'm very real here. I always keep it real. I like to be candid and I like to be real, and I like to do things on camera so that you know I'm not bullshitting you, because I'm here to help people and connect with you, because I care about my healing and I care about your healing. Alright, God, angels, benevolent ones in heaven, what needs to come out for whoever's going to be... You want me to already go to the Truth Oracle deck? No more Lightseers? Lightseers or Truth Oracle right now? Which one? Truth Oracle. Okay, that was an interruption. We're going to go with that then, because I was going to plan on finishing this, but it is what it is. I got to shuffle this really well. This is the Truth Oracle deck, and I'm going to continue to get more and more decks. I get it myself because I'm an independent woman, and I like to get everything myself. That's why. And also I carefully research everything and the quality of everything. I'm particular. And I'm not ashamed that I am particular. I like what I like, and I'm proud of being a little bit different. Okay. Peace. Flow. That's funny that the peace card, as I was shuffling, it made a little breeze and the peace card flew over the flow. So it's like you're literally flowing with the breeze right now. Peace. By decluttering your life and embracing your courage and going after your passion and investing in your passion, because you're saving up for whatever this new venture is, whether it is a career, a move, or a relationship, okay? So it could have to do with a relationship, because I was drawn to the Hidden Oracle deck right here. And I was going to keep using the Mini Lightseers deck. Let's see what needs to come out. Excuse me, I want another sip of this. Okay. Oh, this is cute. This says, my name is Carol Ann, and it says Tiny Human Tamer, and there's lipstick on it. Why wouldn't there be? Oh, and apparently there's avocado dressing on it as well, because I had avocado dressing on chicken salad. Why does this one going to come out? It says, I don't react when people mention you, okay? So, for these particular messages, It may or may not be your message. Don't take everything you see on the internet as your story. You have to use your discernment, okay? Because I don't want people to be sad and depressed and go down the rabbit hole of confusion. I actually implore you to meditate and breathe and get therapy and do prayer and whatever works for you. I just hit myself in the face with that. And possibly learn tarot yourself, okay? You will, once you get the hang of tarot, you will find that the genuine tarot readers are picking up on the same or very similar energy as you, okay? You'll find that if you were very intuitive yourself, okay? Why does this one want to come out? What? Your perfection. Okay. It says, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted someone like you, but I am forever grateful. Okay. So, if you are thinking of somebody and this applies to you, it may or may not apply to you. Don't take everything as your story. That's my dog, Rosie. Her bark is, she doesn't bite. She's very loving. If there was an intruder, I'd probably be the one to bite. She wouldn't be the one to bite. I'd be the one to dislocate people's arms and ligaments, not Rosie. Anyway, I don't react when people mention you. What else needs to come out? That was a good shuffle. Okay, God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven, the nitty gritty. This is solely for whoever is actually going to be viewing this, okay? What do they need to know, God? I remember every detail of that day. So, if you are thinking of someone very special that made a huge mark on your life that you actually really freaking love, it could be that they don't react when people mention you and that they remember every detail of a very prominent day in both of your memories, okay? What else from this deck? I like to breathe and recenter myself, okay? It takes time. God, angels, benevolent, thank you. It says, oh, we've got two. All right, it says, I will wait for a sign from you, and I can't stop thinking about you. All right. So it could be, oh, look, lucky. Four of Pentacles right next to I don't react when people mention you. It could be that someone is holding back their feelings right now, okay? I'm not lying. I'm a terrible liar. Okay? I like to point things out as I pull it out, so you see that I'm telling the truth, okay? Because this is, I take healing very seriously. But I do have a sense of humor as well. Okay? What else does it come out? Why? Alright. This person could be seeing a lot of signs of you everywhere and being constantly reminded of you. And I don't think that it's a coincidence. Back to the coincidences. You probably have met this person for a particular reason. Probably a very deep soul lesson. Could be a number of different soul lessons. Okay, God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. What needs to come out for whoever is going to be seeing this? This is solely for whoever's going to actually watch, God. Thank you. See how that came out? Let's see what it is. It says, I wish I had treated you better. So somebody that's thinking of you could be thinking about how they wish they treated you better. I don't know your story because I'm not doing a personal tarot card reading. But if I was doing a personal tarot card reading and I was channeling, I'd probably be able to figure it out because I always do figure things out. Okay? And you don't have to tell me shit. I'll figure it out without anybody giving me any details of their personal situation. Okay. Alright, this person could be very attracted to you. What else do they need to say? From the Hidden Truth Oracle. This is for whoever is going to actually be viewing this, God. This is for them. Thanks. I am grateful for the spiritual lessons. Did I not mention that already yet? So you met this person for a very prominent reason. You guys were teaching each other very meaningful spiritual lessons, and I know how that can really piss people off sometimes. I understand that feeling. But if there was genuine friendship and reciprocal love there, it's still valuable, okay? Alright, what else? I'm just trying to drown out the chatter downstairs. Alright, God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven, what else needs to come out for the people that will be watching this. I look for you everywhere. And you came closer than anyone. So it could be that you opened up this person's heart chakra and their mind more than anyone ever has before. You could have made them feel safe to be vulnerable, to be themselves. And they constantly look for that feeling in other people everywhere else, whether that be friendships or platonic or romantic. Okay? What else needs to come out? Any more messages in here for the collective? So I'm focusing on my energies to serve the people that will actually be watching this. And it says we need to let each other go, okay? All right, is there anything else that needs to come out? See, the easiest way to clear anything up is to speak it. Not to do guesswork and not to solely rely on tarot. Whether you're getting a tarot reading for someone else or you're reading your own tarot, you need to communicate. You need to communicate exactly what you feel, okay? That takes courage. And that's what creates peace and abundance, is being courageous to speak your intentions and your feelings. That's brave. Anything else from here? It says, I feel you leaving me behind. Well, maybe you're not leaving people behind. Maybe it's just that you were investing in your own energy again, okay? Could still have a lot of love for those group of people or that one particular person, but you're not going to go bother somebody, right? You're going to respect their space and let them come to you. If this is your reading, what else needs to come out? God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. It says we will be together again. So it could be that for the time being, you guys need to take time to yourself to heal, to recover, to regain your strength, to regain your courage, and to release all that is toxic in your life. Whether that's toxic mental habits, toxic physical habits, maybe a toxic environment. Right now, you both need time. If this is for your reading and you are relating to this, you need to use your own discernment. Just don't take my word for it. Use your own intuition as well. Okay? Have hope in your peace, in your abundance, in your independence, and in your connections and relationships with others, okay? In this particular reading, it seems like someone has you on their mind very heavily. They might be temporarily letting you go. Okay, look at this. Yeah, letting go, letting go. Okay, let me point this out. Whoops, sorry about that. I didn't get my stand yet for my phone. See? 2 letting go. It could be that you're releasing expectations and communication right now simply because you are focusing on your healing, your peace, and your new passionate beginning. It could be that you, if this is your reading, you or the other person you're thinking of is holding on tight to something. They could be holding on tight to their stability, their status quo, their circumstances. Let's see what else needs to come out. Anything else? For whoever's going to be watching this, God. Oh, thank you. You speak to me through music. So it could be that you guys speak to each other through music. Whether you send each other songs, or you post it on whatever social media you're connected to, or sometimes it just comes on the freaking radio. It's not a coincidence. Like I said, there's no such thing as coincidences. I did heavily research, and I have been seeing synchronicities for a long time, basically my whole life, but I took most notice to it when I was 18 years old and up. I didn't see it on the internet. I just kept seeing repeating numbers everywhere, and it was like, what the hell does this mean? Okay. What else? Maybe someone left you before you could leave them. Maybe they felt insecure. But if there is love between you and another person, and you adequately showed it and expressed it, you don't have anything to fear. I mean, you could reach out if you feel that is the best thing to do, or you could give them the time and space and love to to let them heal and do what they need to do to make the choice that is best for them. Okay, whether that's to reach out and reconnect or to do their own thing. But either way, it's best to communicate with one another, whatever route you're taking. Okay? I'm done with these cards. We're moving on to, what the hell are these called? La 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 la. Love Tarot. Okay? I don't know if this is smoky quartz or lapis lazuli. I don't know. Oh, by the way, people are always going to have something negative to say about you. Give them something to talk about and be your most authentic self. Be so authentic in your intentions and your personality and your feelings that it makes people squirm. Or be just as authentic as you. What else needs to come out? God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. This is for the Love Oracle. This is for whoever's going to be watching this, okay? Okay, thanks. It says, I am leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me or hindered my growth. Remember? Letting go. Right here. Oh, shit. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is why I need a bigger table. We have the leaving card and one... Holy crap. The leaving card and the Angel Oracle deck. So leaving toxic past behind. Okay? Letting go. And I'm leaving. So moving past. You can screenshot this if you want to. You can always pause it. You can fast forward it. You can slow down my voice. Sometimes I talk slow. Sometimes I talk fast. There's a little thingy, the ... at the top of the screen. You can change the speed based on how much of a crackhead you are. I usually watch people on 2-speed. It was a joke. I'm not taking it literally, and I'm not making fun of people that have addictions. I have my own. They just aren't illegal. Okay? So, let's see what else needs to come out. God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven, for whoever's going... Thank you. That came right the frick out. It says father wounds. Now, this doesn't say a lot about father wounds. Maybe you want to do a little Google search and see what the hell that's about. It says, my father is a big influence on my behavior. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me externally. Okay. I don't really know. I have all kinds of wounds, so I don't really know the difference. All I know is I am authentic and loving and take no shit. I mean what I say, and when I love people, it's 100%. Thank you. Okay, you got 2. So you're a lucky duck if this is for you. It says, it's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. This could happen. But either way, they're telling you to be resistant. I'm not resistant. Resilient, okay? Resist having expectations. Why is this one going to come out? I hope that you can forgive me one day. Alright, there could be someone that is thinking of you. Okay. And then I got drawn back to this card. Right next to we need to let each other go. Maybe this is what they need to be forgiven for. Maybe they did let you go, and they want to be forgiven for that. But it's best to communicate that, okay? As adults, that's the best thing to do, is to communicate that. It's the bravest thing to do. It's the most kind thing to do. Alright? I'm going to put that card back in because I don't think that was supposed to come out. Alright. God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. This is to serve whoever's going to be watching this. Okay? What do they need to know? Wild side. There's a side to you I haven't seen and want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. Alright. So someone could be having conflicting emotions about you, trying to let you go, wanting to be forgiven, but still thinking about you heavily, and then saying that you'll be together again. So, honestly, it could go either way. The point here is to remain courageous and authentic and open-hearted. But don't put your happiness on someone else, and don't wait around forever, okay? Oh, it says you hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much, I need more time to heal. I don't know what happened in your situation because this is not a personal reading, but if it was a personal reading, I'd probably know, and you wouldn't have to tell me a damn thing. Okay? God, angels, and the ones in heaven. What else needs to come out? Thank you. I've been dreaming about you, and my dreams were so free and in love. I wish I could stay there forever. Okay. Let's move on to another deck before I close this out. This is called the Confessions of a Soulmate deck. I'll make sure this is really nice. Oh, sorry if that affected your ears, guys. I don't have all the equipment yet. Alright. It says New Beginnings. Okay, do you see how I'm using so many different decks? Where's the New Beginnings over here? Ah, it was the Ace of Wands. That means new beginnings, new passionate beginnings, okay? I like to teach people as I go along in case you don't know and it's your first time seeing this kind of stuff, or if you just need a review, because repetition is great for learning anything. So, these two things both mean new beginnings. This literally is an oracle card that talks about new beginnings, and this right here is the Ace of Wands that talks about new beginnings, passionately, okay? Sometimes it's very phallic. You know what phallic means, probably. It says, I have realized what I was missing in my life, and that is you. This new love has given me a fresh perspective and changed who I am. There is no going back, only forward. When I met you When I met you after that, I never looked back. I want to have a fresh new start with you. Could be that someone wants to have a fresh new start with you, but right now they're not ready. They need the time and space to heal because they are leaving a situation behind, or a mindset right here. They might be waiting for a sign from you, but if you're giving them the time and space that they need and require, they might not get a sign because you're trying to give them the space that they need, right? Whatever happens, happens. Okay. More confessions from a soulmate. God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. Whatever needs to come out for whoever's actually going to watch this, and I think this is going to come. This one says, you are mine. Oh boy. There is no one else in the world who could ever replace you. We are made to be together. We are destined, and I am yours and you are mine only. We have done this before and we will do it again. This is really beautiful. I just want to take a moment to look at their faces. Will it stop being blurry? Focus on both these people. There we go. It says, you are mine. And then we have new beginnings right here. It could be that you have a very profound connection with one another. If this is your reading, again, please use your own intuition. Alright? I want people to be empowered and not reliant on me or just other tarot readers. I support other tarot readers who are genuine and have their heart in the right place, and I make that public and evident who I support. For the people which I very rarely come across that I don't support would be the ones that have like robotic AI voices and they don't show their shuffling on camera. I don't support that. Or any fake nonsense for clout. I don't support that because I don't like giving people false hope. I will read your energy for free sometimes if I have the mental, emotional, and physical energy on my lives, or I will come on here collectively when I feel presentable enough to do so, okay? Which, I'm showered, so I'll count that as presentable because I can't lose 40 pounds overnight. Alright, so new beginnings and you are mine. What else needs to come out for the soulmate tarot? Where the heck did I put it? Here it is. I think I need another sip of this. Ooh, intensity. Okay. We're going to see if the intensity card comes out, but I'm going to read it because I was drawn to it. It says, my feelings for you overwhelmed me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. Sounds good to me, right? Let's see if this comes out again, though. Ooh. How did that get in there? Flow. Going with the flow. Wait, I didn't have a sip of this. I think I earned a sip of this. Okay. God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. Holy crap. Let go of fear. So this might be for you, or this might be for the person that is on your mind, or you're on their mind, whoever you're connecting to. I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing you do or say will make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. Okay, got a little crick in my neck. God, angels, benevolent loved in heaven. For the people that are going to be watching this, what do they need to know? What does their soulmate want to say to them? Okay, I love when this happens. I just said, now when I ask super specific questions, especially for myself, this happens to me all the time, and I have a notebook about it. I write down what the specific question was that I asked, and then I wrote the card that literally is talking to me. It says unspoken. I said, what is it that they want to say to you? They want to say something that they haven't said to you before. Unspoken. Okay? There is so much I want to say to you. I just asked that question. Okay? But I find it difficult to put my feelings into words. Just know that you're very important to me. The depth of my love for you is beyond words. There's so much unspoken between us, which I will soon reveal to you. Remain hopeful, but still go with the flow. I have to stretch my neck because I don't know what's happening right now. Excuse me. Okay. Why? They're telling you to have faith. Ah! It's very skippy. It could be that your faith is shaky right now, as my hand was kind of dropping it like a slippery wiener. Okay? I have faith and hope in our connection and in us. I know you have been brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than both of us. I know that we're destined to be together, and have faith in God that we will find the way for us. Oh, that's nice. What the heck? Did you hear her barking? Alright, God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. What do they need to know before I take a muscle relaxer? Love. Isn't that why we're all on here on tarot? It's either love or career, but really, the career is based off of things we love. We usually want a career that will help us take care of the people we love and the kind of peaceful life we want, right? So basically, everything revolves around love. The reason for living, the reason for giving is love. Because we love the shit out of people. Whether that be children or animals or our family or our friends, we love the shit out of people, and that's our reason for living. And we all have different vocations and callings and importance, and every single person has value, okay? Whether you clean toilets or you perform heart surgery or brain surgery, it doesn't really matter. It also is not always a direct reflection of your abilities, okay? By the way, I have cleaned toilets before. I've worked as a teacher in the day and a hospital cleaner / environmental cleaning technician, which is really a hospital cleaner, at night at a particular hospital. So I've done all that. I treat people with kindness just because I want to. Because every person deserves kindness and love. And especially if you're going through something, and especially if you are just a really fucking wonderful person. Pardon my French, I'm sorry. Okay? But I didn't read this card yet. It says, It says, I gotta take a breath, excuse me. I want to make love to you, which you have never experienced before. I want intimacy in every way possible with you. I just want us to know each other like no one else before us has ever known. Your touch and your voice really healed me. That's a beautiful way to end this reading. But let me ask God and the angels if the reading is supposed to be ended yet. Can I end? Do I need to use these, or can I end with the Angel Wisdom deck? Where'd it go? I also have this deck, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. Safari Spirit Oracle deck. I have to meditate on this. More in here, or close it out? Which one? I'm going to hold them both, and then I'm going to fill them. Shit, I have more in here. They need to say more. I might use this to close out like I usually do, because I like to begin and end with angel messages. But my lisp is coming out. It comes out sometimes when I either talk too fast, if I have a little happy juice, or if I get tongue-tied. Happy juice is calm juice. For me. For other people, it makes them happy. For me, it just makes me think like a normal person and slow my brain down a little bit so that's not at 200%. Thank you. Oh, I got 3. Look, it's popping out. Oh. Okay. Number 1, it says protected. This is a peace lily. I used to have a peace lily in my apartment that I used to live in that was really beautiful and clean and simple, but then I sacrificed it, and I share rent now. I didn't have to sacrifice it, but I did, because I thought it would help a family member to do so, and also it's nice to not be alone in my thoughts. But that's a little bit personal, so back to the message here. Protected. I will always protect you, my love, even when we are together or not. Okay, there's a lot of typos in these cards. Sorry, I just hit myself on the face. Excuse me. Back to the card. I'm getting sidetracked. Let me try it over. I will always protect you, my love, even when we are together. Even if we are together or not at this time. Okay, there are typos. That's why I'm getting even more tongue-tied. My higher self is always with you. I will always protect you and the love we share. I will keep my boundaries around my heart that only you can cross. And then the second card we got was sleepless. So it could be you're getting sleepless nights, you're having trouble sleeping, tossing and turning, or this person is, or both of you are, because you love each other. You're important to each other. You're special to each other, and you share a very rare and profound bond that no one else shares with you. Anxiety keeps me awake at night. My life has changed since I met you. I am trying to figure out what this all means. I don't want to lose you. The thought of you not being with me really keeps me up at night. And then the last... Holy shit. Okay, we also got... So we got 2. Love and then I love you. It says... This is what we're going to end on because I'm tired and I want to just relax. This is the card we're going to end on for this reading. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes and reach into this infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. Remember they wanted to say something to you? And then when I asked what they want to say to you, they said that they wanted to just where'd it go? They literally, unspoken. That came out, excuse me, I do have correct grammar. That came out as soon as I asked, what is it they want to say to you? All right? They have something to reveal to you that they haven't shared with you. Okay? Explicitly and clearly. I have you in my heart, and nothing can... What? Oh, the love I have for you in my heart cannot compare with anything. Remember always that I love you. Okay? Alright, so if you do feel this beautiful bond with someone, remember that the love is still there. Try your best to go with the flow and remain resilient no matter what the outcome is. Maintain an open heart. But just continue to tap into your intuition. Don't let anyone ever take advantage of you, and be as clear with your communication as possible if you feel communication is the best idea. In my opinion, if you share a bond with someone to that degree, You will know if it is appropriate to give them time and space to heal or to sort out a situation, or if you should reach out and clear the air with them or just communicate with them, okay? You'll know which route to take. Why are these over here? Why are they so important? Okay. Yeah, someone has some sort of regret. All right? But have faith and stay strong. Bye.